Throughout Olympic history, Team USA has had countless uniforms, and pretty much all of them are iconic in their own right, each bringing their own type of style and personality, really showcasing like whatever era those 4 years were from. Except for the uniforms from this Summer Olympics. They're god awful, bro. I hate these so much. So today, I'm going to be ranking all the uniforms all the way back from the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics all the way up to the terrible 2024 Paris ones. I'm also including warm-up gear, but warm-up gear isn't really going to save them from whatever rank they get. Also, just a reminder, because like a lot of y'all be just on my ass basically in my comments about my videos, especially this type of video. This is my opinion. Obviously, if you don't agree, you don't have to. It's really subjective, but somebody's going to complain. They're going to find something to complain about regardless. All right, let's get into the ranking though. Starting off at the bottom tier, bottom of the bottom, I like you already know, I hate this freaking uniform. The 2024 Paris Olympic Team USA uniforms, bro. They are god awful, bro. I guess they tried to like attempt like a modern twist with like the bold patterns and like the futuristic design or whatever. But bro, it just seems boring and bland, bro. It's like they try to make the most minimalistic uniform they could, and it just like failed horribly, bro. Like, I hate this. Like, it looks like a high schooler had to go and make this for like the fucking student body or something, bro. Like, it's so lazy and like basic. I hate this uniform so much, bro. Moving on to the number 10 spot, we got the 1992 Team USA uniforms, and honestly, these are like, they're still pretty bad, but they're at least better than 2024's. So with this uniform, this is like mainly what like a lot of the uniforms like focus on, which is like the stripes and the stars, obviously like our flag. But I don't know, it's just like the warm-up gear. I will say the warm-up gear for this, the warm-up gear was hard. I did fuck with the warm-up tracksuits, but like the actual uniform itself, it was kind of like lackluster for me. Like the overall aesthetic, like I didn't like how like the font, I didn't really like the font of the USA, and then I didn't like how the stripes came like on the side throughout the like rib cage area and stuff like that. I did kind of mess with the spandex part, but like yeah, I didn't really, nothing else was really doing it for me. We're not going to hold you. All right, so moving on to the number 9 spot, we got the 1988 Olympics. And honestly, like the actual uniform itself isn't horrible. Like I like the colors and everything, like the red and white. Like even though it doesn't have it doesn't really have blue in it, but like these are tough. Except for when they had that freaking stupid swim cap attached to these. Like, why do they have these, bro? Like, I guess I could kind of understand it for people like Flojo who was wearing it, because like she got a lot of hair. But like, why were some of the men wearing these? Like, these are just, that's not drip, bro. It's so ugly. It looks like a Frozone suit. Like, it's just not good, bro. But their warm-up suits are pretty tough, and the actual overall colors of this uniform are pretty good, but like that head cap is just atrocious. So moving on to the number 8 spot, we got the 1984 Olympic track team uniforms. And these are like a classic, honestly, bro. Like, you can't, this is like when you think of America, this is what you get, bro. It's red, white, and blue. It's just like, it's such a like vanilla, basic like track team uniform. Like if you told somebody to create a USA track team uniform, this is probably what they would come up with. This is basic. Like, it's not the best because it is like pretty early on in like Olympic history, but it gets the job done. And it's not, I wouldn't wear it personally, but it gets the job done. It is what it is. Moving on to the number 7 spot, I got the 2000s teams uniform, and this is really where like Team USA like jumped to like mainly blue in their uniform and not so much like red and white. And I'm like blue, I'm not really the biggest fan of blue. I do like navy blue, so like I do like how clean this uniform looks, but I just don't like how there's not really any red or white in the like suit at all. Like it's like dark blue. I'm cool with the dark blue, but then like the slashes on like the sides of the thighs and like by the armpits that are light blue, I just don't like that. I don't like the fact that it's just like strict like navy and light blue. That just doesn't look good to me. So it's not terrible, but it's just pretty mid, which is why I got it at number 7. So At number 6, I got the 2004 uniforms, and like the early 2000s is really where like we got a jump from like the baggy JV basketball uniform types to like the slim fitted onesie like type uniforms that look better and look more like aerodynamic, and like the designers really were like starting to emphasize like functionality and performance, which looked like this polished appearance to all the uniforms like going on from then on. But same thing kind of like with the actually there I don't even know, bro. Like it's like they took the problem that I had with the 2000 team and they just replaced it with white. Like this one it's mainly white. Like especially on the men, on the women's, when the women's are wearing it, it's like white at the bottom part of their top, but then it's blue at the top, so like it kind of evens out. With the men's though, the like 87% of the entire uniform is white, and then you can barely see the red. The red's on the sides, but like your arms are at the bottom, like so you can't even like. It's mainly white, like, and like the USA print, it's basic, but it's not. It's alright. And like I love the bottoms though. I love how the dark navy blue, and I do like the red on the side of the bottom of the pants. I just wish like they had more red at the top and it wasn't just mainly white. But it's still a solid uniform, you know what I mean? And moving on to the top 5, we got at 5th place, I got the Rio Olympics uniforms in 2016. And you already know I just said before, like I don't really mess with like blue uniforms. I like when they have like red more in their uniforms. But for some reason, they did it better than the previous blue uniforms. Like, I don't know if it's because where they put the light blue. I think that's what it is, actually. I think it's like it's mainly dark blue with like accents of like light baby blue. And like I know there's some people like Allison Felix. She had like arm sleeves that were light blue, and I think that was ugly. That was not drip to me. But the actual uniform by itself, it's alright. It's pretty cool, and like I like how it just doesn't look basic. Like it's pretty clean. I like how it starts from dark blue and then comes up to lighter blue, especially like around the shoulder pads and stuff. And like I like the variations, like how it's like some of them are like how the NBA jerseys were at the time were the sleeve jerseys, and then some of them like sleeveless. Like it just looks clean to me. At the number 4 spot, I got the 1996 Olympics uniforms, and this is the one where Michael Johnson had in, and like, bro, these are tough. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I like how the USA logo is like embroidered in like a little red pill looking thing, and I love how like the main thing is dark blue, navy blue, so like that red logo in the middle just pops out, and then I like how like it's lined in like a brighter red. Like the whole outfit is lined in red, but then there's white on the sides. Like it's just like it's never too much of every color on the whole uniform, and I think it just all really matches really well. So this is like, yeah, this is a tough ass uniform. So moving on to my top 3, and honestly, my 3rd place could really switch with 4th place. They can be like either one. They're kind of like tied almost. I got the 2020 Olympic uniforms as my 3rd though, and it's like what the 2020 Olympics did with their uniforms is what I think 2024 was trying to go for, but they just went too far with the minimalistic thing. Like the 2020 Olympic ones, the Tokyo, they're not doing too much, but it's like it's not, it's minimalistic, but like as it's supposed to be. Like it looks good. Like it's all the colors are kind of like the red and the blue are kind of like merged into each other. So it's like it's mainly red, but like the blue stripes throughout the whole thing make it look good, and the white lettering. It's minimalistic, but it's clean. You know what I mean? Alright, so moving on to number 2, I got the '08 Olympic team uniforms. Bro, this navy blue, I love how the whole suit is like navy blue with like the red lettering, bro. This shit looks so tough. Like it's like the same colors. It reminds me of like how the Amazing Spider-Man, how darker the colors were, but it works, bro. Like this shit is hard, bro. Like I love this suit so much, and it really could become number 1 because my favorite colors are like dark red and navy blue. So like this just works, but it just doesn't beat number 1. And at number 1, I got the 2012 Olympic team, bro. Those all red suits, bro. Oh my God. These were so tough. Like with Justin Gatlin and all that, bro. And the way they had the lettering of the USA too, it was like kind of like in a V shape of how the lettering was, bro. These suits were so hard, bro. Like they need to bring back the red uniforms. Like these are amazing. I love these so much, bro. It's just peak. Like this, that's all I can say. It's just heat. Like, man, I hope they bring these back for like the Los Angeles Olympics or something, bro. Because these were just like chef kiss, bro. But that was my ranking of all those Olympic team uniforms. Obviously, y'all don't have to agree with some of those takes. I know some of them might be a little peculiar to y'all, but I don't care. I love them. Hopefully, they bring back the red jerseys, like the uniforms. I mean, hopefully, I love those shits so much. And honestly, I don't know why they didn't just use the like remember when they ran the mixed relay with Matthew Bowling and them, and they broke the record? Why didn't they just use that USA team kit? Like, I don't understand why they're not using that for Paris instead of this ugly freaking Nike one. I hate this shit so much, bro. But I'm just gonna keep praying that they bring the red ones back for Los Angeles, man.